you're not actually depressed. You're just very overstimulated. This isn't some video about how, okay, depression, like the whole diagnosis of depression or that type of stuff. But I'm not gonna neglect the whole mental health side of being in a depressed state. I'm sure all in our lifetime, me and you, we've been in a depressed state at some point, whether that be from a bad experience or trauma or from just feeling like shit, like unmotivated, you don't want to do anything. Like you have things you want to do, but you don't feel like doing any of it. You just want to just decompose in like a chair or in your bed or escape into video games or into your show that you're watching. See, what I've realized is that most of the times that I've been depressed, like in a state of depression and very unmotivated, was when I was very overstimulated. Those times where you binge watch YouTube or you scroll on your phone for hours without being aware of it, or you just, because your brain can be stimulated by so many things. And that's why it's like you're not really depressed. There's just so much like stimulation out there, especially coming from your phone or electronics, that no wonder that you feel unmotivated and depressed. It's so easy to be overstimulated than to be bored. So I'm gonna show you why this affects us. I'm gonna give you an example. So I'm sure you've heard of dopamine. What is dopamine? Dopamine pretty much is motivation, right? It's our drive to go after something. And what happens when we overstimulate our brain is our dopamine goes down and down and down, and like all of a sudden you feel like this depressed emptiness void in your gut that you don't even want to do anything. So I'm gonna show you an example, right? Let's say this dotted line is your baseline for dopamine. When we have an activity that we want to do, let's say that we want to start watching YouTube. Let's say you're watching a self-improvement YouTube video. Let's say you're watching Hamza. If you know who Hamza is, or you're watching Andrew Tate, or watching whoever, right? Your dopamine goes up, 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 and then after the video ends, like your dopamine goes down. And now your baseline is down here, right? And now what you do is like, oh, like the hit, like you don't feel like as good anymore as you did before. So you're like, okay, I might as well watch another one, right? So it goes up, 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 down, down below. Your baseline's down here now. So it went from here to here. No wonder like you feel like depressed. And after the buildup of that, like I used to, when I used to get home from like school and work, what I would do to like wind down at the end of the night was I'd go on my phone, I'd flip through Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, but like constantly over and over and over. Like I'd open Snapchat, okay, see no one snapped me, close it, open it again, close it again, open up Instagram, scroll on some reels, close it, check Snapchat again, open it, close it. It's like what was I doing, right? That's like overstimulation right there. Like you're looking for something to give your brain some type of stimulation because you don't want to feel bored, you don't want to feel tired. When we feel these like low emotions, like tiredness or uncomfortableness, we like to escape into things to kind of suppress that because we don't like feeling uncomfortable. When in reality, life's not all like fun and games, right? Like it's okay to be depressed every once in a while. It's okay to be happy, or it's okay to be sad, right? But we look at these like negative emotions as a bad thing. But let's really think about it. Yin and yang, like from pain, from doing things that are difficult, things blossom into like fruitful things. So how we can combat this depressed state or this rut that you're in or this unmotivated state that you're in, what we really need to do is kind of cancel out the things that are stimulating our brain that have no benefit to us whatsoever. So I think I deleted it like eight months ago, early in 2023. I deleted TikTok completely. Like that app served zero purpose. Even if like you're the type of person like, okay, I want to start trying something on there, I want to start making videos or blah blah blah, but you're not making videos, then just delete it. Like there's 0 point for you to have TikTok. It serves no purpose at all. Even things like Snapchat. I deleted Snapchat the summer after I graduated high school in 2022, and I literally forgot that people use that app. I forgot people use Snapchat like my age. And the only apps I really use now is like I deleted YouTube and Instagram off of my phone. The only way for me to access YouTube and Instagram is through my computer. So, like to upload videos, like I don't upload them through my phone, I upload them through like my computer, just so it's like when I'm out and about or like when I'm just chilling, like right. or doing something, I don't want to just be on my phone. It's so easy access. Also too, like when I would like go on like a binge and like watch like an anime, or I'd watch like over 20 episodes a day. At the end of the day, like my brain would be like absolutely just fried. It was insane. Even when I played video games too, it's like that shit wasn't actually fun. Like I had like a fucking frown on my face when I would play video games. And after the fact, I'd be like what was I felt so empty after I played like a couple of matches of like a video game. Like I'd either play Call of Duty, Fortnite, or like Overwatch or some shit like that. I'd play that, and then after like a game, I'd just be like, what am I doing? I'd play the game, play the match, and whenever like I died or like in between like the loading screen and going to the next match, I'd be on my phone. And it's like if you do that for hours straight every single day, you're gonna get nowhere in life, and that's just reality right there. It's like no wonder you feel depressed after playing video games all day. That shit does not serve you. That shit is made to make you depressed. It's made to make you like overstimulated. It's made so your dopamine, so you're constantly chasing after the next thing in the video game. It serves zero purpose. That's why canceling out these types of things, these overstimulating things like binging YouTube, social media apps, video games, like you are so much more than those types of things. Because life is so much more than these stimulating like things. Like there's purpose, there's your family in the future, there's people that you can help out there. You have like a talent that you can give to people. Instead of like looking towards these as things to escape into and being in a depressed state, right? We should do more difficult things, more things that gratify us and fulfill us. So what does that mean, right? It's more of a preference, right? When I say fulfilling things, because everyone's different. Everyone has a different talent. Everyone has a different gift to give. So when I say fulfilling things, like do more small wins, things that you can do every single day that gratifies yourself, like making your bed. Who the hell wants to make their bed? During my high school years, I used to like, my room was dirty. It wasn't dirty. It was just clothes everywhere. I'd have cups piled up, water bottles piled up. And I'd whenever I would have like my clean laundry, I would dump it on my bed just so I can fold it. But I would just forget about it. And then like when I went to bed, I was so tired I didn't want to fold my clothes. So I would leave it on my bed. I would leave it on my bed and sleep next to my clean clothes. At least they were clean, right? I would sleep next to my clean clothes, like this huge lump next to my bed. And I would just leave that there for days, like literally days. So when I finally cleaned up my room and started making my bed every morning and cleaning up my environment, I cleaned up my mind too with that. So it's about like having some like self-respect and some love for yourself to get out of these depressed states. Like the reason that we feel these depressed states and this pain is because there's something that needs to change. It's either the stimulating things that you're doing, your environment, or like the pain is a good thing. Don't think pain is a bad thing, because there's always an opportunity in pain, in these bad emotions that we feel. Because I guarantee if you're leveling up, if you're marking off green on your habit tracker, if you're going to the gym every day, if you're eating healthy, if you're meeting people, if you're learning new things, you will not be depressed. I guarantee you will not be depressed. If you go out there and you try to like level up and try to get better, like I guarantee you will not be depressed. You will not be in a rut. If you always look towards those things instead of the stimulating things over here that are so easy. They're so easy to like put your mind into, like video games, social media, like these things that you can escape into. They're so easy. And that's why we fall victim to them. But you are stronger than that. Like there's so much more things out there. There's things that you want to learn. There's things that you can give to the world. And genuinely, like if you're in like an unmotivated state, the best thing for you right now is just stay there for now and soak up that pain. Feel that pain that you need to change something. Listen, I've been in ruts too, so many. It was a constant cycle of like, okay, like I'd have like a week rut, and then the 2 days I'd be like, okay, I'm doing really good, and then the next couple of days I'd be in a rut again. It's like I've been there, bro. I've been in so many depressed states, and I was doing things I didn't even want to do, and I felt empty after. Like there was just like a void in the pit of my stomach that was like telling me like, you need to change. You need to do something different. Because that's our soul yelling at us. Be like, yo, like it's your soul telling you, yo, this is not where we're supposed to be. Like you are so much better than this, like than your earthly desires. So listen to yourself, listen to your soul, listen to the back of the mind, that pain, right? Because that with pain, things can become better. if you're just happy and jolly all the time, then are you really getting better? Are you really improving? I don't think you should be happy all the time. I don't think you should feel good emotions all the time, right? Because we need to go through like difficult things in order to grow, because that's just how things work in this world. Don't fall victim to instant gratification is what I'm getting at. Those stimulating things, those things are so easy to put your mind into, because those things are really stripping your soul away from you being more fulfilled and finding purpose. So trust me, bro, you're not actually depressed. You're just really overstimulated, and you gotta get rid of all that junk in your mind. Like clean out your room, make your bed every morning, drink like clean water, start eating healthier, start taking care of yourself, start loving yourself. Because when you're sitting there alone in your room, right, the only people that are there for you is yourself and God. Let's be real, like the only people are there for you is you and God. So you might as well give your attention to God and give your attention to yourself. It took a long time for me to realize like the bad habits I was doing, and like the instant gratification activities I was doing was like actually like fucking up like my soul and like my mind. Like those things are the things that actually are ruining us. Because I guarantee if you had a purpose or a mission, you wouldn't be depressed. With that, with this whole topic of the video, I hope you can go out there and like start leveling up, start getting things that you actually want in life, because there's so much out there for you. Like you have a gift, go find out your talent, go find out what you're good at, and then do that thing. Give it to everyone, give it to the world, show everyone what you're made of. In the link in the description, I have a Discord that you can join that I just made, so we can all like communicate. Like I'll have like in the Discord, like each like section will be like about a different topic that you can kind of like ask questions, talk to people, help other people. We can form like a little community about people who kind of like want to not escape into these worldly things, but escape into purpose, escape into self-improvement, escape into these better things in life. If you want to join the Discord, and also too, if you're having trouble like keeping up with your habits and having trouble, if you're unmotivated and stuff like that, you can hop on a free like 30-minute call with me. It's also gonna be a link in the description. It's gonna be on a Calendly link. It's gonna be for a Zoom meeting. So if you're interested, go look at it in the description and join the community. And if you want to set up a call, just go through the link. And with that, bro, you're not depressed. You're just overstimulated. Go out and level up. Continue your journey and keep moving forward.